Hi, this is Rachelle at Scrapcraftastic, and I'm here to work on my spread in my everyday planner, my catch-all planner. I don't know what it is about this time of the year, but I tend to get a little more creative with my spreads, and I kind of go over the top with them, which is fine. I enjoy doing that. So this one is probably the beginning of extreme planning. Let's call it that, extreme planning. So I've already started putting together pieces of what I want to do. I created this insert. It's basic and it is foil ready. So instead of using just regular white paper, the theme of this week's planner challenge is red as a rose. So I'm going to be using this red cardstock, and I'm going to be using a piece of the black 24-pound paper that I have. I usually don't like to put cardstock in, use that as part of my spread, but this is a special case. I also found these ribbons on a free clip art website, so I print and cut them. And then I had these florals in my stash, and it has some roses in here too. It's not all roses, and it has some gold foliage as well, leaves or whatever. And yeah, that insert I think I'm going to make available to patrons. So if you're a patron, be looking for that. And I've already run this one through the laminator. I'm going to use the gold foil since those florals have gold leaves. And then I'm going to run this one through. I just have a piece of regular copy paper over the top kind of to protect it. And let's get this show on the road. I have an idea. I know it's extreme, but I'm looking at this more of mixed media. It's called extreme planning. So if you want to do foiling on your inserts, you have to print them on a printer that uses toner. A laser printer uses toner. So I used my brother's laser printer. It's an old version, but there are newer versions that are reasonably priced. So, but anyway, I'll try to link to one in the description box below. Here is what this is looking like. Came out really pretty. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. And then you don't throw away your foil because you can use it for other things. I have a little envelope that I keep my foil pieces in for future use. Let's see. This is the black paper. I don't know why it did that right there, but it's not gonna matter. And it got a crinkle right there too. I don't know, that red looks so good. I might have to change what I was gonna do. Now I have to do the black because of the flowers, right? Because this red is just gonna blend right in. Okay. So now I'm gonna go ahead and cut these in half. See, this one wrinkled because the paper is so thin, I think. But we're gonna work around that. And half of 11 is 5.5. Probably should have used my better paper trimmer, but 5.5. Hopefully these will line up the way I want them to. So the red is my base. What I'm going to do is tear I don't know if I want to tear Sunday or how I want to do that. Like so. Right, and then let's do the other side. Try to get kind of in the same place. Make sure I tear off the crinkle. And we can go down even further on this side, just to be a little different. Like so. And then, let's see. I hadn't planned this, but let's see what it looks like. If we do that, I don't know if I like that. Let's do it like this and see what happens. That way we can put this anywhere. Okay, so we're going to save these pieces just in case we want to use them later, put those other ones aside. But for now, I'm just going to work with the main pieces. So I want to glue these down or tape them down. I hadn't thought about what I wanted to use to do that, but I think I'm just going to use some double-sided tape. So let's line this up as best as I can. Place it down. Line this up. Let's make sure my lines are lined up. Let's try this side first. So either I didn't cut the paper straight or I didn't lay it down straight. So we're going to trim a slither off here. Okay. So make sure that's stuck down good. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. Okay. So I probably didn't need to, I don't know. This is all an experiment. I've never done anything like this. Okay. So, ooh, I got so much red area and I didn't think through what I was going to put in the red area. But I think I got some gold flowers somewhere. And some black that needs to be used. They're not roses, but we can work with it. The only thing I have this week that's specific is an appointment on Wednesday. And I also need to come up with something to date this. I just recently hauled this This Is Us, and I thought it had some, yes it does, so I can use these to date it. And as a matter of fact, let's go ahead and do that first. So this week is the 5th through the 11th. Look looking for the tweezers. Here we go. That's going to be perfect. 5. Oh, this side is a little off too. Let me go ahead and trim that. Even though I'm in the middle of putting down the dates, let's trim it up. That's better than what it was. Okay. Continue with the dates. It's 10 and 11 is it. And I know I didn't show you the planner yet that this will go in, but we'll get to that. I was excited to go ahead and get started. So we don't have any washi tape, but that's okay. I hope I'm not forgetting something. So these are the bows, and I wanted to use them like this and kind of have the flowers kind of like a swag below the bows. I don't know that that's going to work. Let's try a bigger one. Or a different style. You really can't see the flowers, so let's try a smaller bow. I probably should have lightened these bows a little bit so that they would show up a little bit more. Yeah, you can't see them. Let's see. Let's play around for a little bit since it's not working out the way that I intended. We'll do something different. Okay. I think this is too much over here. So I didn't use it quite the way that I wanted, but I was able to still use it. I think it's turning out pretty cool. Now I didn't think about what I was gonna put down here, and maybe I don't put anything down there. I just fill in what's what. But I do need to use some of these. So if you really lay these stickers down and kind of rub over them really well, they'll blend better into your paper. So you won't have that hazy look that they have. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, if you burnish them, which is a little tedious, but if you do, they will really blend into the paper. Do that after you're sure you don't want to pull it up though. And I'm just using the head on my tweezers to do it. Now this one, I don't know why it's not sticking, but it's not. But we're just gonna pretend like it is. I could actually cut that off. It's just so I kind of want to ink the edges. This is really bugging me. I gotta put something else right there. So let's, forgot about this. No. So I hadn't really planned on using these, but I think I will. And let's see how this looks on here with the white background. It's not that bad. Let's take one of these stars and put over this little area that is bugging me. And then we can sprinkle some stars throughout also. Just as deco. Not really crazy about that checklist. Let's put this back. And go with one of these. Looks more adult. Put a strip on Friday. And I was going to use a doll, but I don't think we need a doll on this spread this time either. I think it can stand on its own. So I'm gonna let it stand on its own. Maybe I should put a strip on Thursday instead of trying to put a box. The sticker books that I use, this is Botanicals by the Happy Planner, and this is the First Colorful Boxes by the Happy Planner. This book is from the Sugary Gal shop, available at Michael's. This is a collab between Sugary Gal shop and the Paper House. So that's that. So that's everything that I used as far as sticker books. This is the planner that this is going in. And I didn't use my dated inserts, but this is last week's spread. So that's what it looks like. So this is this week, and I'll probably eventually just tape these down to the other pages. But for now, let's just punch. And ooh, how did I already crinkle the page? Okay. Let's try and get this nice and centered. What do you think? I like doing stuff different like this. It's more fun. Okay. So that's it for this week's Everyday Planner Catch-All Spread. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that little gray bell so that you'll receive notification each time I upload a new video. Be sure to check the community tab and my stories for updates throughout the week. Also, check us out over at patreon.com/Scrapcraftastic for exclusive content and digital downloads. Visit my other channel, Journal Life's Journey, for craft videos and junk journals. You can find me across social media at Scrapcraftastic. Visit my website and shop at scrapcraftastic.com. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.